Welcome again to more Dominions 5. This is episode 9 of the Mesopotamia early era Uruk gameplay. Getting back in, there were a few battles which we get to look at to start this off. First, let's see whatever unexpected event. Okay, people are being sacrificed in the woods. It may be just a rumor. This is one of the events which I believe indicates that there might be a blood magic site related here. So we should send at least some people to search the area and possibly patrol to root out whatever occurred. However, let us see. We had two battles against Independence, one in the Lake of Vastness, where we sent our mermen in to take out the defending Independence. Looks like our guys are pretty much identical. No armor, relatively just a straight up dash fest of numbers, and they retreat. Yeah, we lost two mermen, and that is okay. And then Tianqi attacked us in the Obsidian Waste. This is where we had one of our armies and some mages heading. So we can see what happened here. Two cavalry trying to get around the side, but it looks like our Enkidu warriors should catch them. Oh, that guy just lightning bolted him. Actually, let's go and see. There should be, I think, oh, it looks like he did take some, but maybe he did not. Let's see, how did this, one of the Spirit Guard got him? Looked like that. We probably will lose the mage here. Oh, no, he actually did get them this time. Yeah, so this heavy cavalry took 13 points of shock damage, and the other one took a shock damage and got stunned. So, wow. Props to him. He just should not have probably lived right there. And then we chased them. So, a good victory. We lost one spear guard and took out pretty much all of their soldiers there. And the final one is the battle in Melma, which is where we were attacking a throne of ascension, which had an awful lot of shades. You can see here our massive force of our Gala priests, and I hope that they will be, wow. I've not gotten to see this before, but a level 8 death mage with tons of shadows and shades and shadow beasts. These are all undead though, so we can use our banish spell, except for these handfuls of heavy infantry and stuff. But whatever she casts could be quite bad, because apparently she's casting something along the lines of invulnerability. I don't know who Winter Breath is, but let us see how this goes. Our priests, they are doing some basic blessings and protections, but they better start using their banish spells. Yeah, the Stellar Decrees are going to start coming down, stunning and killing them. This is where we lag out our sound effects are still somewhat loud, so I will turn that down after the battle replay, but yeah, the number of banishment spells with all of these priests is quite less. But they do relatively low damage, and then their Titan decides to wade in, which is actually a good thing because very low defensive skill and protection. Though they did cast Invulnerable 25, so they have to roll pretty high. Very effective to get stuck down. Yeah, it actually caused her to break morale just by totally engaging the army. So that was pretty good. Let's see. We lost 8 of our chosen sacreds, 9 spirit guards, and 19 guards. So a bit more than I was hoping. We had some of our priestesses get scared off, but they all but one were able to escape safely. And we now have it. Okay, we're going to turn down the sound effects because, gosh, when we're casting like a gazillion banishment spells, it gets loud. Okay. You should not be there, so you're going to just head straight back. We got our first necromancer. You just search there. Most of these can just head straight back because we do not need them to do anything here. Our prophet is got an injury. He's limp. We're going to have to forge an item to help him for that because that lowers his map move, his attack, defense, and combat speed. Oh yeah, we were going to get him some boots too. Did we make our boots? Yes, we did. We just forgot to give them to him. We'll do that. We'll send him back so that he can go and grab those. One of our NCs are going to claim this Throne of Ascension, which is the Throne of the Moon. Spreads our dominion, gives us growth, which will negate the death one we had. We get precision, which is useful for ranged spells or projectiles, and water and astral gems. Machaka expanding over here. Still doesn't show anything here, so we're just going to try to go straight into attack. You should not be here. You're going to go down here. Can push a bit back on Tianqi. We're going to, like, I think, maybe fail to get our palisades, but I hope not. The other mage here can quickly search. You can also search. You, the air mage, can search. This person should research, should produce another dwarven hammer. Want to get plenty of these so that we always have enough when we're trying to churn out items. Like, yeah, probably the 5th one is as many as we need. And let's make... Honestly, I kind of want to get a different armor for the prophet because though the greenstone armor is good, it's 20 protection for 6 encumbrance is kind of hard because we want him to be able to still move around pretty well. Whereas if we were to, for instance, get him some black steel plate or this one, it's still 17 protection, which is pretty good, but much lower encumbrance and a very slight defense penalty. So we'll get him that. You need to research. Over here, people researching. Do we have, dark knowledge. This will allow us to see death sites. So we just want to actually set this to a monthly ritual. So he will just start casting it, and that will find any possible sites. As for you, can send him here because a battle is very likely to occur. We'll send this army over along with him. You should also go to try to hold them back. Sheep. This reveals water sites, so we want him to start casting that monthly to start working through that. Gilgamesh has searched. However, I really want him to start helping us in other ways, if possible. Um, Sadly, there aren't many astral summoning spells. I might want him to just... Honestly, he would be better for foraging items, so he can head back over. And also, if he is researching, he gives a buff to everyone else with him. Let's see. Did look it up. Control 1 should copy that, and let's see, that did not work. I got something mixed up, but we will anyways give him the mist form, and then I want you to... Actually, we're going to do our first thing of giving him some air gems, and that will allow him to also cast a lesser air elemental. Wind Guide, I do not recall. Makes all friendly units shoot accurately. We are not using any sorts of archers, so not needed. And probably just having him do some phantasmal warriors and stuff is pretty helpful. But just so that he's getting lesser air elementals to just generally make them have a hard time of it. Yeah, these people have their scripts set up. I want these people to hold and attack so that we have a chance. Could do a bit more in province defense so that we have a greater chance. This army can head on up through the way. Actually, we're going to probably send them downward so that we can start crushing in on their forces from another direction. Got to be all tactical and stuff, right? You need to stay behind troops since you are heading to a front. You're going to hold an attack, and we'll send you down as well. And we should maybe be able to hold against this because it is only 40 units, but they do have a number of nobles, which if they trample efficiently could be an issue. For recruiting here, we don't want many researchers back here really, because we want to start focusing in other locations. Up here, you need to just continue getting us some bone readers. Otherwise, should recruit some replacements for our losses that we took. Definitely need to keep the repeat recruitment down here. Over here, let's get another set of units before we have them head out in aid of our Tianqi conflict. We'll probably give them to Masmusa because he is heroic with his extra strength. And yeah, we've used up a whole lot of gold already. We will recruit another something. Not that. And we will recruit another Voodoo so that we have more mage power directly in the conflict. And honestly, I kind of want to start a war on two fronts just to see how hard we could go on them, in addition to us finishing off Vanheim, but that is a little risky. Now, let's see, we do have another bone reader here. You need to head over here to help with our rituals. The hotkey to just move to the next idle commander is N or J. Yeah, these guys need to stay. That stays. Yeah, our scouts are going to be sticking around. Actually, we're going to send you over here. I want to find out what they're up to. I want to get to Conjuration 5, maybe. Really thinking. I do want to get this, but level 8 is super far. Thaumaturgy would be good, because then we can start doing some interesting things with Gilgamesh. For instance, Far Strike. You can hit people far away, but that's only in battle. But I believe that there are a number of interesting things. Astral Window, teleporting around, all sorts of fun things. Of course, also construction, getting higher magic items is also really cool. This is the one problem. There's so many fun things to do. But we need to end our turn because, gosh, it's already been like 15 minutes. Okay. Wow. First casting of Dark Knowledge, we found 2 death magic sites, 1 per turn, and Labyrinth of Skulls, so 2 more death just from that. Voice of Apsu, found no water magic sites there, and they will just keep searching around. Over here at the throne, an air mage may enter to summon Black Hawks. They're rather weak, much like the frogs, which are just summoning because it's funny over here. And those are the sites that we found. 2 battles, one against Tianqi, one where we were attacking Vanheim. This should be relatively simple, I would think. Yeah, they just have some Shark Tribe Tritons, which do have some armor and have a number of attacks, but they're relatively weak attacks. Fortunately, pretty decent since our guys lack armor. So, should be able to win, I would think. Except some of them are berserkers. But it looks like we routed off some of them. Ah, no. Our guys also maybe ran off? Let's see. Yeah, we did cause them to rout off their province defense, but their berserkers did finish them off. So we're going to have to recruit some more, and we'll get another Merman captain there. Over here, we'll grab as many as we can. Might even see about getting the frogs to attack. Very deadly. You are also going to help with the dark knowledge searching. We'll check back in a bit to see how they've gotten with that. All of these need to head back to researching. Gilgamesh needs to grab a hammer for his forge work. Our prophet needs to grab his boots and is going to switch out his armor for the black steel plate. Still at protection 21, which is super strong, but his encumbrance is now only 10. So, which is very good. Gilgamesh, what he can forge. Honestly, he has lots of interesting things. Robe of Shadows makes people ethereal, which are pretty much very hard to hit if you have non-magical weapons. All sorts of trinkets. This is one that I want. It has disease healing. I believe that there's also one which can heal afflictions, but I would need to find it. Yeah, there's all sorts of interesting trinkets and various items you can grab. Crystal matrices and their other items, slave matrices, allow you to form communions where one mage can essentially borrow the power of others to cast higher level spells, and also a lot more of them without fatiguing himself. So Honestly, let's just have you research for a turn, because that will give a huge amount. Research, research. Let's send these two over here with totally no ill intentions in mind. Our prophet will grab the units we trained up and bring them over. Okay. Yeah, we have our two earth mages who can still do some forging. I mean, it is just really good to get various basic items. I want to... Let's grab another girdle, and you can... Let's see. Actually, you are going to drop the hammer, grab a girdle of might, and join the front lines, because we are kind of low on actual combat mages. And we totally forgot to look at some of these other things. There is unrest in Debrithia, right here, where we're about to send a whole bunch of people. Where is the first force? This is somewhere we needed to go and patrol, so we're going to actually train up a little squad of militia to send with our mage here to go and see if he can root out the unrest and whatever bad things might be happening. This army is going to head out, and unexpected events here. Your farmers have angered a vengeful entity, so we also need to go and deal with that over here, where our necromancer is. Yeah, we'll train some troops so that we're able to patrol here and hunt down the boar that they angered. We did manage to complete Palisades in Blackport at the Throne of Ascension. And Obsidian Wastes. Yeah, we put too many people through here. That's not the smartest move. Wow, they have Demons of Heavenly Rivers. We will need to fight back against that. 7-9. Let's grab some of the Jaguar tribe. I think 6 versus 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's about the same. So we'll just grab 6 so that they can be picked up here. Okay, finally, the battle in Midland. Let us see. Our army, which had our Gudu, and I believe a chieftain hiding in here somewheres. You? There you are. Looking so similar. You really need to wear some armor and hats. Yeah, looks like they just had some province defense. Oh, nope, they had a one of their celestial masters who has tons of different paths. They also gave him a number of things. Probably lost a few people to the water elemental, but once it got surrounded, it gets beaten down, and elementals are funny because they shrink as they take damage. Surprised he didn't just run away, but mobbed him. Yeah, we lost 3 spear guards, I believe, exclusively to that water elemental. But they are not going to stop here. They're going to attack this province. Actually, we're going to move... Nope, we're going to move down here still. Looks like they did not want to attack us, which is most interesting. Can head here into one main infantry group. You're going to head back to pick up more. You're joining the front lines. So many things to do. You need to defend, 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 defend. You are waiting to patrol, but I want you to at least have some soldiers before I start you patrolling. You're going to research. You can patrol for the moment. Okay, now it just is a matter of using our recruitment wisely. Get a hornblower, grab some spear guards. Yeah. Over here, grab another Gudu. Over here, also grab one, and that just about uses all of our money. So, is pretty good. Actually, let's, yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and yeah, those people are just defending or are spies. Dark Knowledge, did not find anything. Voice of Apsu, found nothing, nothing, nothing. Now that does happen, but it's always good to clear it out. For instance, just that one Dark Knowledge the previous turn will easily be paying for these alone. There were 2 battles, one in which Tianqi attacked us, one where we attacked them. Let's see, unexpected event here. Oh, come on. It's like a gazillion provinces I need to be looking out for. It's the downside of high misfortune. Yeah, High Peaks is over here, so once this person grabs his little stack of militia, he's going to head down here to search it out. Our squad here, I actually need to divide up now. Actually, what's really bad is I do not have a priest with him. So I will not be able to bless people. So I will actually want him to kind of meet up because this is a lot of sacreds. Yeah, I mean, they can go in and take that relatively easily. It just is a matter of, I will want them to quickly meet up with some priests so that I get full ability out of them. High Peaks, let's get you heading down here so that we can take care of this. We'll recruit a few warriors so that they will be ready for you. Actually, we can just send you down. You're going to patrol. No, patrol, please. You can, yeah, head down and around. Okay, battles, battles. Stop too many things. Take them in order. Here's where we were attacking them. I believe where we now have them besieged. Looks like it was mainly just province defense. I don't know what their noble was doing. I guess just trying to stay behind. But probably by the time we get there, he's just gonna flee because we'll have killed everyone else almost. Yeah. Oh, that was the other battle. Yeah, this one we lost no one. We're besieging their province. Ah, we already breached it. We'll be able to storm that immediately. And the other one is where they attacked us, which was that large army that we were sending in. So it's actually quite ironic. So what are these guys? They are very sacred units, magical beings, high berserkers, relatively unarmored, but huge amounts of damage. And they have just a master of the way of magic, apparently, or water magic, apparently. Ooh, we actually lost probably 2 of our Mushushus or something, because we only had 5 left. They do a huge amount of damage, especially when they're berserking. That sucks. But then again, those are their sacred big units, so we lost 3 to take out 6 of theirs. I'm not certain. I know that they take more than 0 gold. They might actually be summons. Okay. So yeah, we'll be able to storm the castle. I would kind of like to ensure that we're able to do this, so we're going to tack up this way and hopefully catch them here. Wonder what that is. Let's send our scout up to try to find out. You are going to head up the good old woods. Gotta love random names. I really need to figure out what the spell is to figure out to search for air sites remotely. Yeah, he just needs to head up towards the front. You're going to pick up the next stack of units and also bring them up here. You are going in for inspiration. You're heading over and gonna be done once I figure out this turn. Army setup. Let's hand these guys to you, and both of you need to patrol the province to find whoever is doing bad things here. And we will train some more warriors. I believe it was the boar up there. So, don't want that. And we still have a good amount of gold. Still working on recruitment, as we need to finish off Vanheim at some point. And also, I do need to start working on some. Yeah, up here we need to recruit a sheep so that he can start making some water-breathing artifacts. Our fort here needs to keep recruiting some spear guards. And you are going to get us another battle mage and another battle mage. I just refer to the Gidus as the battle mages because the earth and air are honestly some of our best paths to fight with, and just makes sense. Actually, Gilgamesh, take 1 turn off. You need to search here for sites. Yeah, when we have our mages back, researching 247 a month is pretty good. Also, we'll be able to cast Mother Oak next turn, which will give us 10 nature gems a month, which is pretty good. Okay, you let us forge. I really wish that... what do I really wish? I mean, I don't know. So fun just reading through the various different items that they have. This is a politically incorrect item. It's very effective against smaller opponents. But, yeah, honestly, don't have too much for you to do. You are going to research for now. And we will end our turn, look at a few things, and then be done with this recording for episode 9. Yeah, finished alteration 5. No magic sites. No magic sites. Ooh, we found one. That is good. No, I wanted to go to a province. Boiling bog. Fire and water. That is nice. I approve. Have to detour through here with the haunted village. Funny things. Grab 2 more soldiers for him to pick up. Ooh, looks like a big army moved in here, so we might have lost one of our forces in the battles here. Gilgamesh did not find anything. He needs to... He has high astral, so he should be able to have some interesting things. Like Crown of Command gives extra inspiration, which is really cool. Basically raises morale. Crystal Shield. Power of the Spheres is a fun spell, which makes you powerful in all magic paths which you have. Yeah, so many cool things. So many cool things. But we want him to research because he will bump us up to 302. I'm gonna queue that up in case that I forget. Oh gosh, I said that I wouldn't do stuff. Yeah, lots of battles. One of our spies was taken out. We did take care of some patrolling. Battle in Lapintha. If there was a barbarian attack, we'll have to probably use this army to clean it up. Found the water gem, and we'll go over these battles at the next time. But we do have a famous hero, so that will be fun. Thank you for watching.